everyone, welcome to episode 8 of the Crochet Planet podcast. Welcome to my new lovely subscribers and welcome back to my regular ones. So, I would have had 2 finished projects to show, but I got too excited that I finished them. They are the melted marshmallow socks. And they're currently in the wash. And I didn't take a photo, so I'm really annoyed at that. Hang on a second. I forgot to plug in the mic. So I have one finished project I've got to show. And that is the rainbow granny blanket. I've done the rib along the edge here, and I did rectify the blanket. Instead of 10 by 10 squares, it's now 8 by, I think it's 8 or 7 squares down. And that was a really nice blanket to make. I'm really proud of it. Yeah, it was really pretty. So I didn't make I didn't make any notes. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I didn't make any notes. I have a rough idea of what I did. So I'm just going to have to write it down. I have finally written the pattern for the spiral cowl that I designed. And hopefully this week we'll be able to film a tutorial on that. I need to get my confidence there first. I'm okay doing podcasts, but when it comes to crocheting in front of everybody, it's not the best. But I will get there. The next half finished project I want to show, and I'm super excited. I used my hand-dyed sprinkles yarn, and I have Tunisian, I'm probably saying that so wrong, crocheted a sock. This is the better side that I'm going to show. I've always wanted to knit socks, and as you know from a previous podcast, I tried. For some reason, when I normal knit, I knit too tight, and then I learnt the purl stitch, and I did a purl stitch, and then that took weeks to learn. Silly enough, it took weeks to learn. So yeah, I learnt the purl stitch, and then I knitted too loose. So I have no idea what happened or what I did wrong. So I kind of gave up, thought I'm never going to knit any socks until I found a Tunisian, I think it was Happy Berry crochet tutorial. I didn't have a special hook that you've got, the Tunisian double hook with the long this. And then I found it in the Simply Crochet magazine for last month or the month before. All these months are rolling into one. I've only just realised it's the 4th of March. And I thought, no, 4th of April. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so, and you make it as a flat and then you stitch it together. But for some reason, my sock looks like it's got a massive scar down the side. So hopefully with the second one, I would have not made the same. I'm not even sure what mistake I've done, but it's okay. It adds to the character of handmade. So any mistakes, that's how I see it. Along with the tail end. The tail end I didn't cut properly, but never mind. And I am currently making the second one. So I've done the rib. I am now doing just the normal plain knit stitch. I think is a garter stitch, but I might be saying that wrong. But I really like how that side's the knit side, and then if you turn it round, it's completely different. And oh my god, they are so, it feels like they've been double knitted. Like, oh, it's so hard to explain, but it's so squishy and so warm. I'm so desperate to wear these socks that I had that one on. I love odd socks. And I had to keep switching around because my other foot was cold. So I had to keep switching. But I just keep squidging. It's so hard to explain. It just feels like that's knit and then that's separate, that I've crocheted together to, oh, do you know what? It's so hard to explain. But it's so thick and squidgy and, oh, absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. And then the beginning of last week, I was feeling a bit down and finding a different pattern. Oh my goodness, words are just really hard today. Finding a new love for dyeing yarn. I thought I would dye some yarn. I got too excited, I had to cake it up. But this is Easter Parade. Oh, I just absolutely, look at that pink. Blues, dark burgundies, yellow. There's a hint of green. But, oh my goodness. And straight away, I had a pattern. Another melted marshmallow sock, which looks like Easter to me. So that's why I'm calling the yarn Easter Parade. But doesn't it contrast really well? I absolutely love those colours. There was another colour that really looked, no, it's not that one. It's this one that I thought would go really well as well. It's like have the pink for the rib and then have the purple for the toe and the heel. That's what my plan was. But doesn't that look really cute? I don't know if it'll be too, I don't know. Might have to make another sock and then have the dark purple as the rib, toe and heel. I've dropped a stitch. I don't know. I'll have to see what I do. So that is another, I also think it's a bit big. Like am I making this for an elephant or like, how big is, that's more like a foot. I might have to rip it back anyway. Apparently I was making these for an elephant because they are just huge, like compared to my head. They're just huge. So I haven't done anything for the past 2 days on these because I'm contemplating ripping them out because I don't think anyone's leg is that big. I don't know. I've made myself into a tangled mess. And then this one, I cannot wait to finish either, because I will be wearing this when the summer gets warmer, when the weather gets warmer. You can tell it's a Wednesday, can't you? Words are completely failing me. So I think it goes, but this is the Eliza Shrug. I might be saying that wrong too. The Shrug from box 19 with the Biff Sugar yarns. The white is, where's my notes? Snowball, which is a new yarn that's in my local shop. Well worth it. I love that shop. And my nan told me that it was new and I should have to check it out. And she was not wrong. Like, she said that it knitted really nicely. So yeah, it actually does. It's absolutely beautiful. And it really goes with the Biff Sugar Yarn Cinderella. It's just, no matter which way I put it, it's just absolutely beautiful. And then this colour will go here. So I think it goes, but I'll have to crochet it up and then see how I like it. But so that's the other whip that I have, which I'm really excited about to finish. So everything, since I finished the blanket, I have been madly crocheting. I had another, oh, there it is. Madly crocheting to get things started. But I've told myself after the Tunisian sock, I'm not going to do anything else until I finish this sock. And then I got distracted with the shrug. And then I got very distracted with the melted marshmallow socks with the yarn that I dyed. And to be honest, after I dyed that yarn, I felt a lot better. It really helped. Another whip that I just started today because I saw it and I had to start is the, is the Yarndale official crochet along. And I've forgotten the name of what it's for. I think it's the 2019 mascot sheep. Forgot the name again. I'll probably put it here somewhere. And I love a good crochet along. I've probably missed out loads. Absolutely loads. But I actually really like the flower because it's got like, this is the petal if I break it up a little bit. But isn't it so cute? I absolutely love it. So cute. So yeah, I've started that as well. So I'm going to make some flowers, which I might put as a bunting and put in the garden because spring is now here. It's absolutely beautiful outside. Really, really beautiful. And I'm hoping it stays nice and warm because I hate being cold. And this winter, I've never had cold hands. I've always had warm hands. This year, I've had cold hands like every day. And I hate cold hands. There is nothing worse than cold hands. Rob especially hates it because when I got cold hands, I'm like, oh, can I warm them up? Put him on his back. And he doesn't like it because I'm mean like that. So yeah, that's the whips and finished project I've got to talk about. But I do have something exciting. I am hoping to start spinning soon. My nan's, I think she's a sister-in-law, is a spinner from time to time. And I was talking to her and I said, I really want to spin. Since I've watched Sadie Spincraft, and it looks so much fun, and I really want to, because I can dye my own yarn. I was like, what about spinning my own yarn? So I've done a lot of research. It looks a bit expensive, but I think once you get going, I think hopefully I wouldn't have to buy yarn. I could just make it. So I'm going to meet her in a few days' time in the garden, because that's all we can do right now. Sit in the garden. I suppose it's better than being at home by yourself, talking to friends on Facebook and WhatsApp, face ringing time, whatever it's called. I'm not good with this technology either. So I'm really hoping that I can meet her in the garden and she's going to show me the basics of how to spin. And I'm so excited. I've been on eBay looking at, I didn't even realise that people would sell it, but people are selling alpaca, Angora goat. Someone was selling Angora rabbit. I didn't even know was a thing, but that's a thing. Angora rabbit fur, fleece. So I'm really excited. There was a few people selling some Rolags, because I don't think I'll be able to do that just yet. So yeah, I am super excited to get my spinning adventure on the roll, because I could be a spinner. I am so excited. I keep saying, can I get a spinning wheel now? And then he's like, no, what about if you don't like it, or you can't do it and you get frustrated and you've just spent 300 quid on a spinning wheel that you're not going to use. So I get his, I've got to wait, but I am super excited to start getting my hands on a spinning wheel and actually start spinning. So that's exciting. I really cannot wait. It's going to be fun. I hope that Auntie Angie is going to have some fun spinning. She's probably want to go through it first and what parts are what on a spinning wheel. I just want to get in there. I just want to start, drafting and it's going to be so much fun. I am super excited. I just want it to hurry up, come over. It's Easter holiday and, something people don't want to spin and come over. They want to do fun stuff like Easter egg hunts. I'd rather spin. I would rather start spinning. Oh, I've just made a mess. I had it all perfect on here and then I was like, oh, quick. I could do I'll do it later. I'm making a right mess. So that is all I've got to show you. And then hopefully I can do some videos of spinning and we can do a spin and chat, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to let you get off and enjoy your Wednesday. I hope you have a brilliant time wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Stick up a thumbs up and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? Click it down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.